Hello students, welcome to DAV Mile Public School, Sita Sangi. Here is your English teacher, Mr. Gajanan sir, and today we are going to read one interesting story. You know students that stories are the source of knowledge. It gives you a wisdom. It teach you a wisdom of life and how to lead a better path of life. Okay? So students, let's start. True friendship. You know, student, friendship is a beautiful gift given by God to the mankind. Now let's see how true friendship is there in this story. Two friends called Damon and Pythias lived in a town named Syracuse. They loved each other dearly. They were prepared to go to any extent to help each other. One day, Pythias displeased the king of that country by speaking openly to people about his wrongdoings. The king was very cruel and wicked. When the words of Pythias fell on his ears, he threw him into prison and then sentenced him to death by hanging. Pythias was not at all afraid of death, but before leaving this world, he ardently wished to see his parents, to take leave of them. They lived in a village a few miles from Syracuse. When Damon went to see his friend in prison, Pythias requested him to speak to the king on his behalf and tell him about his last wish. He wanted the hanging to be put off by just a week so that he could return to the prison after seeing his parents and bidding goodbye to them. Damon at once went to the king and put Pythias' request to him. I will take his place in prison. I shall be here till Pythias comes back. If he fails to return on the day fixed for his death, you can hang me instead of him, said Damon. The king gave him a surprised look, but finally agreed to his extraordinary proposal. When Pythias was released, he thanked his friend for his noble gesture and went off to see his parents. Damon stayed in prison in his state. 7 days passed, and the day of death arrived. But Pythias did not return. The king called Damon and said, I am sure you are aware that today is the last day. Your so called bosom friend has not kept his words. He obviously cares more. He obviously cares more for his own life than for his friends. I knew from the beginning that he would let you down. There is no such a thing as friendship in this world. It is only another name for selfishness. However, you have yourself to blame for this pitiable fate. I am sorry for you, but you must die in his place now. But Damon said, O king, I know Pythias very well. He is the truest of friends. He is incapable of cheating me or letting me down. True, he has not returned so far, but it must be due to some problem beyond his control. I have absolutely no doubt that He will come and keep his promise. There is still there is still 1 hour before the sun sets for the day. If he does not come by then, I shall gladly die for him. I am really not concerned about myself. I am worried about his well being. May God keep him safe and sound. The last hour went by, and yet Pythias was not to be seen. So the soldiers took Damon to the to the place of execution. As he was about to be taken to the gallows, a young man rushed there on horseback and cried, "Stop, stop!" It was Pythias. "Of course, thank God. I'm not too late," he said breathlessly. "I could not come sooner because my horse died on the way. I had to wait for a long time before I could another. Thank you, Damon, for letting me see my parents. I am now ready and happy to die." On seeing Pythias, Damon said, "Why did you come, Pythias? Your parents need you badly. I'm an orphan. I would have gladly died for you and joined my parents in heaven." Then the two friends embraced each other and wept bitterly. The sight touched the hearts of the people who had gathered there to watch the hanging. The king was one of them. He was so moved by the readiness of the two friends to sacrifice their lives for each other, and he said, "Neither of you will die. I hereby set both of you free. You have demonstrated to me what true friendship really is. It is rare to see friends like you ready to die for each other." The other fearless enough to come back to die, when he would have easily run away for dear life. "I would gladly give my entire kingdom and all my wealth for one true friend like you. From today, the two of you shall be my friends. With your advice and guidance, I shall strive to rule this kingdom justly and benevolently hereafter." And in this way, the king, along with two good friends, two true friends, he started to live a very good life. Student, what is the moral of the story? That a friend in need is a friend indeed. It means that the friend who help you in the need of means time whenever you are in a problem. So the person who sacrifice everything, so that is a true friendship. And friendship is a beautiful gift. It is a diamond, it is a platinum given by God to the mankind. So friends play an important role in our life. So for leading a better path of life, you must find out a good friend. I hope you have enjoyed this story. Thank you. And one homework to you, that write down this story in your own words. Okay? Thank you, student, and have a happy day.